Hi, we're back on Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Hot Toddy and DJ P.O.R.C. And while we were off the air, you were we got to talk about Brushy Mountain because there was a spot that played earlier about Brushy Mountain prison concerts going on, and you told me.
I was like, why are we advertising a prison?
Well, no, yeah, but I was like, well, no, it's a museum. It's like a destination. Well, destination. It's a location. It's a place that people can visit, and now they're going to start. It's
the next Gatlinburg.
Sort of. I wouldn't call it that, but
pretty much a concert venue.
It's a concert venue. It's like Folsom Prison. Folsom Prison became a concert venue after it shut down. So same thing. Folsom Field. It's a place,
and it makes sense since Johnny Cash recorded there.
Yeah.
It makes sense that it would become a concert.
Yeah,
venue.
It became a thing. So Brushy, why not do it to Brushy too? But you were telling me about. Because I didn't know. We were informing each other. I didn't realize that it stayed active as a prison until
2009.
2009. It was active for that long. And then you were telling me some of the colorful characters that were in an interview once.
Yeah, colorful. The murderers, like a guy who murdered his mom.
Yeah.
Who is also a Barry Manilow fan.
That brings some soul to that person. I'll tell you what. And then he was like the guy with the swastika.
Yeah,
it was like,
right between his eyes.
Yeah.
I think he played acoustic guitar.
And then one of them went full you and said he's really a great guy. Who was that one?
I don't remember anything about that guy. He actually seemed like he was, somewhat composed for an inmate of Brushy Mountain Penitentiary.
Yeah.
I don't really know what his criminal record was, but he found something nice to say about all the inmates that they had interviewed. He's like, oh yeah, that guy who killed his mom, Barry Manilow fan. There's some tenderness to his character.
There's a little tenderness. I do like that.
Is there any 90s Barry Manilow?
I'm sure there is, but do we really want to go down that rabbit hole?
I guess not.
Barry Manilow. Well, actually, no. He had some decent music.
Mandy.
Mandy's
80s.
A good one.
That's 80s,
I think they had better stuff in the 80s. I could be wrong though. But
I think I first came to know Barry Manilow through the Family Guy episode.
Oh,
yeah, where they all go to the Barry Manilow concert.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Barry Manilow. Who wants to go to that? He's like, well, I mean, some of his songs are good.
I mean, some of his songs are pretty good.
Mandy. Yeah. How about Weekend in New England? And then Joe was just kind of like, I love Barry Manilow. And they're like, oh my God, he's the best.
He's the best.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I love that episode too. And I will say I like Barry Manilow. He's got some good stuff. Is he still alive? No, he's
pretty sure.
He's still alive, isn't he?
Yeah.
I feel like they die so early nowadays. Yeah, he's 80 now, but he's still alive.
I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah, he didn't really become super famous until he was in like his late 30s, early 40s.
Good for him. He didn't give up on the dream.
Hey, that's the way to do it. That's what I'm saying, P.O.R.C. P.O.R.C's over here trying to give up on his dreams. We're saying, nah, don't you do it.
It's kind of like the Sia, I think that's her name.
Yeah,
she's
Sia.
like 50.
Sia?
Yeah, S-I-A.
Oh.
Yeah, S-I-A.
No.
She's the one who always had, her.
Yeah, I know who you thought.
Or late 40s.
47. Damn, you're right. I didn't realize.
Like she didn't really hit her stride until she was about 40.
Yeah, I knew who you're talking about, but I didn't realize she didn't really become famous until then. This is a Christmas album. I'm looking at 90s Barry Manilow now because you got me interested. Showstoppers.
That sounds like the guys at Brushy Mountain Penitentiary. Showstoppers.
Showstoppers. Oh, that's the name of the album. I don't know. Let's see if there's a song in there called Show. God, there's 18 songs on here. He didn't stop.
Does he have any like prison ballads on there?
No. I'll be seeing you. He's got that on there though. Luck be a lady tonight. These are like classic like Broadway tunes.
Okay. So this was like a covers album.
It kind of looks that way. Let's see. Singing with the Big Bands. That came out a few years later.
Awesome glamour shot for the album.
Isn't
cover.
that great? Isn't that great? That made me happy too.
Okay, that looks 90s. That looks very, very 90s.
Ironically, the album was called Summer of '78. Yeah, so why not? Sometimes,
but it looks like Summer of Third Eye Blind.
It certainly does. Looks like a lot of these are also covers. He did more covers in the 90s, looks like.
Oh, he didn't want to celebrate the 90s.
He didn't.
He didn't want to embrace alternative rock.
I guess not. Last one here. Manilow sings Sinatra. So, no, that's not going to work either.
Man.
Yeah, he does.
Where's like the Manilow sings Corn? I mean, come on.
I know, right? Manilow sings 9 Inch Nails. Like that would have been.
Yeah.
That would have gone over like gangbusters. Like gangbusters. Who was it? Frank Sinatra covered "Crazy Train" by.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, no, the band he was with, Black Sabbath. There we go.
Oh, but
Was it
Crazy Train is.
Wait, is that an Ozzy or a
that's an
Black
Ozzy?
Sabbath?
That's an Ozzy song.
See, I learned something new there. I thought that was a Black
Yeah,
Sabbath.
that was like his first solo release.
Oh, see, there you go. But yeah, because Frank Sinatra. Now I could be just pulling that out of my butt, but I'm pretty sure he does.
I mean, it sounds reasonable. I know there's every few years. I feel like, especially in the aughts, they would release like a lounge singer version of a metal song.
They would, yeah, because it was the theme song to the Osbournes TV show. Oh, never mind. It was Pat Boone. I thought it was Frank Sinatra.
To learn how to love and forget how to hate. Yeah,
it sounded exactly like Frank Sinatra. That's why I was like,
Pat Boone is a misunderstood genius.
He is. Let's
Sort of.
Let's just listen to a little bit
Help
of
me,
it. First, we got to go through an ad because I don't have ad blockers. I wouldn't do that. People got to make their money somehow.
Oh, what? Oh.
Here we go.
Goodness.
And all right, skip.
Hurry up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's some smooth lounge act.
Oh, dude,
When did you record this? Was this 90s?
No. Well, it says 97.
Good Lord.
Holy crap. Well, we're not playing anymore because we have to play it on the show. It was released on January 28th, 1997.
I don't know if I want to play it, though. It sounds bad.
Oh, we're playing it. We're playing it.
It sounds very cringeworthy.
It is, and that's... Well, you wanted to play Barry freaking Manilow.
Yeah, but Barry Manilow doing Corn, though.
That doesn't exist. That's not real.
This is real. Barry Manilow, if you are listening, Korn's debut album, debut self-titled album. What?
Did you see what the name of the album mode?
In a metal mood.
In a metal mood.